2, 1. Hey guys, it's at K Deuces, your sports bet queen. I am here today with the Crooks and Books podcast. Of course, we have our co-host, Big Pick Brad.
What is good, everybody?
Caleb, Bill's godson.
What up on the Urban Meyer hype train?
And Prado the Pointer.
What's up?
And of course, we have Mr. 0-2 for the podcast, but here today, Bobby Banks. Welcome back, sir.
What up?
Dang, good to see you back from the dead. Dead of work, at least. All right, guys. So let's get into week 2 takeaways. Obviously, I'm gonna let you, Prado the Pointer, take over. I know you're excited to talk about the week 2 takeaways, so take us away.
The good old Chargers are still the funny Chargers as they find a way to lose games. You can't beat the Chargers because they only beat themselves, as we witnessed that on Thursday Night Football. We also experienced that no lead is safe. Good old Lamar and company up 35-14 to get fucking, I don't know what that was.
Any given Sundays are back, correct?
I don't even know if you can put that as any given Sunday. That's like any given time or something.
No, it's just no defense. Let's not play defense at all.
The fun Browns found a way to keep the trend of 1993 still alive. Can't find a way to close a game out in the most impossible scenario. There was flashing 125-1 odds for the Jets to win, and somehow no one bet that, and they found a way to win.
Someone had to.
Nope. No bets.
Wow.
No bets.
Even FanDuel?
Zero bets.
No bets.
Zero bets.
Oh my God.
It was just it was the impossible of the impossible that's never happened, and it happened.
Okay. All right. And then what is that it? Or do you have one more very important one?
No, I'll just do a quick rundown. The Lions snap a 24 winless streak of not being a favorite, or should I say, yeah, they haven't been a favorite in 24 attempts since 2020, and they finally snapped that. And I must say, Tom Brady finds a way to get the refs on his back to find a way for a victory.
I mean, that's obvious. You can just ask Bill's godson.
The New York Giants find a way to not lose a game. They didn't win the game again. They just found a way not to lose. And one of the worst games I've seen all week was the New England Patriots versus Pittsburgh. I mean, what really was that? And the Survivor scare with the Rams finding a way to win. ATL just finds ways to just come back in every game. Can't count that team out. And we have the Undertaker sighting in San Francisco, aka Santa Clara, California. Jimmy G has finally found his way back into the limelight.
I told you, it doesn't matter who it is. We just got to win games right now. But for him to do voodoo shit, come on, Jimmy. Jesus, did you have to break the guy's ankle?
Everyone loves him too. He did that QB sneak. He was swarmed by the whole team.
Did you see, like, after it happened, Jimmy actually, his face, he was like, he looked for the ball, but he was in a panic, and he's like sitting there like, and they're like saying ball, and he just starts throwing, like he's like he doesn't even know what hit him, and it's like the moment just was like, oh, like
the voodoo moment.
Voodoo moment.
That's what I call it. All right. Any other takeaways before I start falling asleep from Prado the Pointer's voice? I'm just kidding.
Monotone Manalo.
There you go.
Well, what do you want me to do? I was
I'm
doing
joking.
a quick rundown. I can't jump into every single game and tell you exactly what went on in the goddamn game.
You don't have a voice like Caleb or I, so I hear
the games I wanted to throw the fucking goddamn football at the screen.
There we go. That's the angst I'm looking for. Brad, come on, give me something fun here, huh?
Well, old baby bottle pop found a way to get it done. 4th and 4 play, ran about 82 yards. I believe he found
oh my God, that was intense, guys.
This should have never been in that game. Baby bottle pop kept fighting back. that fourth down, the both 2-point conversions,
The
it
phantom
just none of
call.
it made sense. Fucking a fumble twice on the last drive by Renfro. It's just what
Dude,
more could
you
you
can't
expect
make
out of a
that shit
Vegas
up.
game? You
Yeah.
can't make it up. You
No.
could draw out the ending so many different ways, and I guarantee you don't come up with that with 3 fourth downs, a 2-point or two-point conversions, 2 fumbles on the last drive. Like, shut the fuck up. It just
Yeah.
doesn't go down like that. My team, HBK, aka Herbert, he had enough to cover, didn't have enough to win. Aaron pick 6. Gerald Everett was fucking tired as fuck in the end zone, hands on his knees.
Yeah, you guys
Horrible
talked about
decision
that.
by Herbert there, and then Aaron Rodgers still owns the Bears. It's fucking inevitable.
Oh yeah, that one's good. That one's good. Caleb, what about your team, huh?
My biggest takeaway for the week was that I didn't know what the fuck I was doing last week. It was 1-5. It was disgusting. No,
No,
I mean,
you did. You just got taken by NFL. That's what
yeah.
happens.
Well, I thought the Saints against Brady was money, but whatever. I mean, he just likes to instigate fights, and
Another
Yeah.
phantom call. In
He
that game,
does.
too.
You know what? That's
Yep.
what's crazy. He did start that whole thing.
He
And
did.
look at Mike Evans suspended.
Dude, Tom Brady is the Jada Pinkett Smith of the NFL. Like, hey, go ruin your life, reputation, and career for me. I'm not going to do anything, but go beat that guy up.
Yeah, like I'm
He-
not touching him.
He
You go
was
do
acting
that.
like a telephone tough guy. He kind of turned back at him like he was gonna do something.
He
The
did.
crazy thing
Yeah.
is Mike Evans leaped at that dude
Yeah,
like
I
he
know.
was.
Marshawn Lattimore.
They've
Yeah,
got
but-
history, though. They have history, I think.
That's
It's
true.
not just, yeah, it's more
Yeah,
than just that.
it's been going on between them.
But it was almost like a girlfriend leap. Like, don't touch
For
my,
sure.
you know what I mean?
Yup.
Like, just like
Yup.
it looked just like that on the TV where you're like, damn, dude.
I wish
Yup.
someone hit Brady.
No,
Seriously.
because they would get sued.
I mean, it don't matter. Hit him. Fuck him. He
Like,
talks hella shit. He was talking hella
his face
shit.
probably costs like 50 grand by itself and it's insured.
Man,
He's
someone
Kris
just gave him a
Jenner.
nice little pop. He wouldn't even understand what hit him.
Yeah, and then his hair falls out. And then there goes the guy that did the surgery for the fucking implants. You feel like, my
With his
God.
$25 cost cutter haircut. Yeah, Tom Brady.
Supposedly.
Yeah, no
Anyway,
shit.
go on, Caleb. Sorry.
I mean, no, we won a rock fight. They won an ugly football game. That's what the Patriots do. That's Patriots football. It's been that. See, what people don't realize is before Brady was tearing up the record books, probably about 2007, and after that, they won games ugly. They didn't win games in shootouts 42-38. They won rock fights like you saw last Sunday. I have no problem winning games like that as long as they're winning games. I think the offense is going to get better every single week. I still don't think they're a Super Bowl contender, but I think the offense will get better as the play calls start to come more into their own. And I think Mac Jones is going to get more of a feel for it. This offensive line, they got some new faces. People have been moved around, and once they start to gel a little bit better, things will start to even out there. I think the defense is legit, though. You saw, I mean, I know Pittsburgh's offense is nothing to write home about, but you saw Miami's offense tear it up against the Ravens. So
Yeah. Yeah.
who knows? As long as they can keep games ugly like that, I think they got a fighting chance in every game. But
And
it's
win,
yeah,
'cause it doesn't
exactly.
matter. Yeah.
Week by week, just win, baby. There's no style points in the NFL. It's not college. So
It's true. Anything else? Any other games memorable to you?
let me see. The Bengals choked again. I was telling you before the show. I really
Mhm.
think that they lost to Cooper Rush and Mitchell Trubisky. That's
That's kind of a concerning.
not a good body count.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
concerning.
that's a tad
Like those are the
concerning.
women that you were with,
Right,
when you
yeah.
think about it, like
Yeah, I mean, it's he's nasty. It's like I lost my virginity to 2 prostitutes. So it's like, but I don't know.
after
man.
going to the super, after having a baddie, this is what
Right.
you came down
Right.
to.
Yeah, exactly. Like having a
You
shot
wanna-
with one. You didn't get with her. Like you went to dinner and just kind of bombed,
Yeah.
But all we heard about the Bengals all offseason was how much they upgraded their offensive line. And I think Joe
Yeah,
Burrow's been
yeah.
sacked like 27 times in 2 games.
Yeah, they got to
Wh-
work
where's-
on that.
It's
Yeah,
worse.
yeah.
It's got to be coaching because you've got talent. You've seen these guys succeed elsewhere. So it's got to be something going on with the offensive line coaching staff. It's got to be scheme at this point.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I'm not too impressed with them. It's not a good year to be a former Nebraska quarterback turned head coach. So Zach Taylor, watch your back. It's Urban Meyer season in Nebraska, though, baby. I'm all in.
He's all,
all I got.
All right. Next up is Bob. Go ahead, Bob. We haven't heard from you in a
Yeah, I
while.
guess I'll just go over some of the more garbage games. I know I was keeping tabs on the Colts versus the Jags. I don't know
Jeez,
what I was
why?
watching in that
For
game.
what reason?
I just kind of
I
want
mean,
to
what
see
the
if the
fuck were
Colts
you
would
drinking?
I put the revenge -4 in there.
Oh, you did. You
And I
did.
did kind of see how it was looking, and I was keeping tabs, and then I just kept on seeing the Jags score go up, and nothing going on with the Colts, and I don't know what's going on with that offense, but it's pretty horrendous. And right now the Jags they're for the lead, I think, South. So I don't know how that's going to shake up. Yesterday I was keeping tabs on the Eagles game, while at the same time I was at a Buffalo Wild Wings. They had both games. They had the Titans, and then they had the
You didn't take
Vikings
anything
Eagles.
that game though, did you? Last minute?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I had not on the sheet. I ended up taking the Eagles, but I was also looking at the Titans Bills, and then I just stopped watching around the first quarter. I don't know what there is and what's going on in Tennessee. I don't know what's going on in Tannehill.
The Bills
but
happened
that's
in
not
Tennessee,
working
but
out.
the Bills happened in
It's
Tennessee.
Malik time
on the
in
rise.
Tennessee.
Yeah, exactly. They need to shove him in, and then and then Jalen Hurts was playing like a monster yesterday. That's probably the best I've ever seen
He
him
was
play
hyped
ever.
on a primetime game.
Yeah, and Slay was playing out of his mind. I kind of wanted to see if how he would slot up against Jay Jettas, but I mean, picked him off twice. It was pretty good.
bad
Slay
routes.
was out of his mind. If he didn't get
Yeah,
hurt like that,
That
he
second
would
pick
have.
was a bad route on his end.
I feel like they definitely ran the same play in the end zone and then thinking that he wasn't going to go again for it, but he did the same fucking action and he got it. So they tested it and he fucking passed. You know what I mean? So yeah, dude. All right. My takeaways, obviously the Dolphins game, I was locked in. Dolphins, Ravens. I don't even care that I fucking lost, to be honest with you, just because that game was just, it's all this. If I had the meme of that fucking referee in the fucking text message, I would keep doing this. I'd keep fucking doing the fucking touchdowns. Niners game was good to watch, but also bad to watch. Obviously, seeing Trey go down like that was just like, fuck, here comes the voodoo. I knew Jimmy paid for the fucking strippers, but it's all good. I'm going to fucking win. That's all that matters to me is winning. Like Caleb said, doesn't matter how you fucking win it, as long as you fucking win it. And, you know, that's exactly what Jets did and all these other teams that you would have thought wouldn't have won it unless you were betting the Packers, which was a for sure thing, versus the Bears. And at one moment, at a moment too, a lot of these Bears fans were like, oh my God, we're actually going to win, like at the beginning. And then you're like, nah, dude, don't joke yourself. Kind of like Burke Buzzins, that feeling came around back in 2018 or 2017 when we first started the podcast. And I was like, no, dude, they're going against this fucking team on prime time. I can't do it. I'm going to get burked. So I didn't get burked, but I did get got on the under though. Cause I don't even know what I said. I think I said it was going to go under, but it went, yeah, it was going to go over, but it went under, what, vice versa. I don't remember, but I lost that one too. Anyway, that's the takeaways. Anything else for you guys before I go over the percentages this week? No. All right.
Oh, Denver looked like trash as well. Just wanted to put that out there.
I mean, if you're looking for a quarterback, Bobby, you can send me a DM, you know, email me, whatever, private message me. I got a few quarterbacks. All right. For percentages, I went 78% this week. Brado's at 54%. That's big pick. And then Al was at 59. Caleb, you heard him, 17, but he'll bounce back like he always does. Bobby, you're at 67, and Prado, you are at 50%, for an average of 56% this week. And we're going into week 3. Obviously, if you guys want to see our picks and leans, sign up at www.thesportsbettingqueen.com and you will get those emails right before game time. All right, let's start off with Steelers versus Browns. I don't see any takes on here except for Brad and Prado. Thursday night football. The spread is 5. The total is 38.5. And I don't like both these teams, except I would love the Steelers to win since that's my running back on that team. And I might take the total, but a game time decision. What about you, Brad?
Initially, I like the Browns in this spot, just because they got embarrassed by a 99.9 win probability last week against the Jets. Coming back home again, playing a Steelers team that is just, they can't really figure it out on offense. They really have no offense to begin with. They'll drive down the field, kick a field goal, punt. Najee can't really get going. Mitch can't really find the receivers. It's kind of just like an ugly team. With that defense against the Browns, I expect the Browns to kind of chase after Mitch. Me and Prado were kind of talking about this earlier, that this might be the end of Mitch. The Garrett might just put him out like he did Rudolph. So just scared of this game. Really like the under. And one thing that scares me the most about this game is Stefanski is 1-11 ATS against his division opponents over the last 12. So I'm just a little hesitant.
All right. Well, I think that's a good take on it because both teams are kind of iffy. You know what I mean? So the
Yeah.
under might be something to think about. Now Al doesn't have anything on his own team.
He's
but I
betting
think-
on his team.
Yeah.
Can assure you.
And so for the podcasters, as we said, the last 2 weeks, he always was like, oh, my team's gonna lose, so it's blah, blah, blah. But every time he says his team is gonna lose, they're gonna win. That's how Al works. And I know we're talking shit, Al, but you deserve it this week because you're not here. But yeah, Caleb, any take on this at all? I know I didn't see you with anything on it, but just in case.
No, I wouldn't touch this game with a 9-foot pole, man. I don't know anything.
Why do they
enough.
even have this for Thursday night football? Can
I
someone
don't know.
explain to me?
I mean, it should be a beautiful disaster to watch, if nothing else. I mean, I'll be interested.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
It's not going to be Amazon Prime this week, is it?
Yeah, no, they have the deal.
Every Thursday.
Yeah, they own it.
With
Oh,
the
seriously?
exception,
I thought
yeah,
that was
Yeah.
a one-time thing. Not
No.
Thanksgiving, though, right?
not Thanksgiving
Okay.
No,
and
that's
not
owned
the
by the
first
big
week.
networks.
It's
Wait, so
only-
Amazon, hold on. Amazon takes over Sunday Ticket next year, right?
Yes.
Thank
Possibly.
God. Thank
Possibly.
God. Oh my God. It's
Yeah, Jeff
past time.
Bezos, and that was the whole Jeff Bezos thing last week, is that because it was such a huge success the last few years that they did do some games that they promoted, which I'm sure you guys remember. They're thinking
Jeffrey?
about that. And then they're thinking about well, they already have the deal now with Thursday night football, and they want to do like more stats while you're watching and all this crazy
They
stuff.
have it. They have
Yeah.
it.
But it's except for Thanksgiving and except for the first week, because that's opening week. But
You
yeah,
guys got more money than God. Just buy it. Come on.
I
Save
know,
us
because
all.
some people don't even have direct TV. Like we don't, but I have Sunday Ticket as a streaming.
Yeah, I got the
app.
streaming thing for Sunday
Mhm.
Ticket too, because it's available in my area, but it's so bad. They were more than
Yes.
happy to take my money, but week 1, it didn't work.
Yeah,
It didn't work week 1.
last week was a disaster, or this week 2 was a disaster. A disaster.
Week 1 was even worse. I couldn't get on. I couldn't get logged in week 1.
Yeah,
again,
that's why I
more than
was like,
happy to
please
take my
buy
money.
them today.
Yeah.
Buy them right now.
So-
Train
I'll
wreck.
switch over because I already have Amazon. I have nothing to worry about. You feel me? Like fill me
Yeah,
in for
same.
some fucking grandfathered membership or some shit.
Same, for sure.
Yeah. All right, Bobby. Anything on this game? No.
I guess I would lean under, but that's probably the 4th time I've ever taken a total ever. So take that with a grain of salt.
Oh.
Kind of a slop fest.
Are we popping his cherry for the?
No.
Total.
No,
All right.
I don't think I'll be peer pressured to spend some money on this game.
All right. Prado, you are taking the under 38.5.
Yeah, I like
You
the
look
under, and
pretty sure
actually,
about this.
I actually like the Browns in this spot as it keeps crashing down. All the money's on Pittsburgh, I kind of like.
Is it? Because
Yep.
is Pittsburgh plus or minus?
Well, I'll tell you why
Where are they at?
They're the
Oh,
dog.
yeah.
It's,
Well, they're
it's 4.5
plus,
right
but
now.
remember, there's a famous rule. Mr. Coach Tomlin, when he's on a prime time, he's got some really good stats. I'm pulling it up right now. And one of his stats as a dog in division, I think he is, hold on. He's 20-6 against the spread as a division dog. And overall on prime time, he's 46-23. But obviously credit to a lot of the years of this fucking organization's being dog shit.
Well,
Yeah.
The
other
under
teams in
last week,
division.
I actually like the under last week, and obviously it sailed way the fuck over, so they're gonna show the same line. So this stat has been 6-1 against 6-1 to the under. So I try to break it, just keep riding it. This trend, it's kind of funny. It ran with Sunday night baseball under. It's been insane how these primetime games have been like really bad to watch. As
Yeah,
Caleb was saying, it's
I
just
agree.
it's
a
like
shit fest.
watching paint
Yeah.
dry.
Well, I mean, if you put in these, whoever puts these guys in this slot, it's probably like, all right, this is the one time you're going to get it in the beginning of the year and don't talk to me again. You know, I don't know who plans it, but come on, guys, do a little bit better, huh? Like the next game should probably be the one that's in the Thursday night game. But to start off Sunday, Bills versus Dolphins, spread is 6 and the total's 52.5. Dude, I don't know. Like, I feel like Bills in Florida, I really want to see this game just because Bills in Florida. I want to see how they do. I know I think it was Caleb that said like Patriots in Florida, a lot of teams in
Terrible.
Florida. Yeah, they get tested in that weather, in that whole thing. So
I
I
think
just
they
want
party
to see.
too much.
Yeah, I just want to see what this is about or what they really, this is a real test just because it's like in Florida is what I'm saying. So I do feel like, I know that it's 52.5 on the total, but I do feel like it might go under for the fact that like Bills have a great defense, but we'll see how hot they get, you know? Big pick, Bills -6.
Yeah, I'm just not going to bet against the Bills until they prove me otherwise. They're going to continue to burn me if I keep trying to fade them and say, "Oh, I think this is a good spot
This is
here
when they're
to go against Josh Allen, the best quarterback in the NFL right now." This might be a good spot to go against him. Other than they don't play well in Florida, they did lose outright to Jacksonville as like what was it, a 13-point favorite last year?
Yeah. Oh, it's 15.
You could
Maybe
always
15, 40.
yeah.
It was a higher
Yeah.
spread, but I just can't go against this guy. He's doing some fucking wizardry back there, and that's all there is to it. And Tua is coming off the second biggest win of his life.
Oh yeah.
Next to that national championship game where he fucking slung that shit to
He
Devonta
is tripping
to put away
right
the
now.
Bulldogs, but
Dude.
down
You
21
see
in
his
the fourth.
record?
Yeah.
What's that?
You see his record against Super Bowl coaches?
Who, Tua?
Yep.
What is it? Fucking undefeated?
6-1.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the Bills haven't been to the Super Bowl yet, so they're on their way there, and this is the next stop to their Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So
It's always their year.
That's
Every
okay.
year.
Well,
sounds like a
that's-
Patriots fan over there, huh?
I know. We'll get him this year, huh?
that's where I was gonna get to.
Patriots aren't making the playoffs. Mark my words.
Is that you could do the thing that we usually do with our favorite team that used to do this over the last few years, Brad, is KC. They may not cover, but they will win.
They're definitely winning the game. I can't see Tua coming back after what he did on Sunday and doing that
was
again.
insane.
I can't see it. I really can't.
And if he does, my God.
More power to him.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
I mean, Tyreek was running naked down the field. No one wanted to touch the guy.
But that's a difference maker too, though. He's
true.
the cheetah, you know. And yes, there are times like you have Pat, then you got a cheetah, and if you put Pat and a cheetah together, Jesus. But you can only, you know what I mean. Now it's just different. Al doesn't have anything. Caleb, you got Bills money line. Are you agreeing with what I'm saying? They're still going to win, but they may not cover.
Yeah, I'm of the same mindset. I don't know. That's a big spread in Miami. I mean, yeah, they may have that emotional hangover game from last week, but I still think that's a dangerous offense to pick 6 points against them. So I think the Bills win, but I'm just not confident that they cover that spread. But at the same time, I know if I pick the Dolphins to cover, then it's going to be like 42-10. So
You're like, I'm gonna be safe.
yeah, safe bet. Sometimes that's the best bet. So
It's true. It's true. Bobby, you're gonna take the spread with Big Pig at -6 for the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, back to what Brad said, there's just no point to bet against them when they're this hot, especially when they have rookies lining up and without their best corner, they're still taking the ball away. There's just no point. Dolphins playing their Super Bowl last week in a game they should have lost. You got to roll with the hot hand.
All right. Prado, Bills money line. You're on the same page as Caleb and
I
maybe
figured
what I
I'd
was
take
saying.
as Brado would say, you gotta cheat. I'm taking the money line and I'll take the money line because I know they probably won't lose. I don't know how the spread is. They'll probably beat their ass. But here's a funny little thing I was waiting to share. The Bills just tied for the 20th consecutive wins by 10 plus points on Monday Night Football. So as this team keeps gelling, they've beat teams fucking to the point where they don't want to get up. That's pretty impressive when you beat
It is.
someone by
Yes.
10 plus points 20 times in a row.
Yeah.
Put some fucking respect on that Bills Mafia over there, Mr. Nebraska.
I'm jumping through a table on Sunday. Let's go.
Yeah. I might do something. They get
Oh
to the
my
23rd.
God.
I'm going through the table.
You guys
I'm drinking
are
some
fucking
whiskey at the sales
hilarious.
desk. Let's go.
you get no respect until you get a ring. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. No respect from
Damn,
me.
that's some shit though. He's right. He's right. You can prance around all you want. Look at where fucking Joe Burrow ended up in the goddamn
Respect,
Burrows
respect
in the last
is
2
earned.
games.
Exactly.
Jesus. I
Well,
mean, he
they'll find a
still
way
gets
to cheat.
respect, but yeah.
Deflategate. Deflategate.
Don't even get. I don't even got time to go full Alex Jones right now. So
Right
don't even
now on the
start.
Bills. All right. Okay. So next game, Ravens Patriots. I'm gonna start off with Al. I mean, not Al. Caleb, Bills Godson. To figure out what's gonna happen with this Patriots team versus Lamar on a revenge.
Interesting. No pick.
Yeah, yeah. That basically means Ravens.
And when Caleb says that his team's gonna lose, he's pretty right. It's not the
I'm
other way
usually
around
right
like
when
Al.
they lose. It's if I pick the Patriots to lose, man, it's typically like I'm turning the game off at halftime. Yeah.
Or you're watching it. It's a different one. You're like, no.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't expect to win. So
All right. Let's see. Prado, you like Baltimore money line as well. I like the Baltimore money line.
I
So
think
why do you like
Baltimore.
it?
I think Baltimore just beat their ass. You know how like some people will prance around and say like, "Oh yeah, I did so. Look at that pick I picked last week. Last week I could promise you this much. I was lucky as fuck to not lose to Mitch Trubisky back in the Patriots. There's something over there. I don't want to say it, but Brad loves this fucking Mac Jones. I don't think he's it, to be completely honest with you. He's
Ooh.
missing tight ends and.
He did have some bad throws.
I even
that's
heard
for
you would say,
fucking
you're
sure.
like, who are you throwing to? Can you throw the ball?
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of
Well, I
thought,
was kind of just like, okay, who did he throw that to? But maybe he was expecting that person to go there. So you don't really know if it's fault there or fault the other way, you know? I would say Kayla would probably know more than I would. As far as who's he's throwing to.
They've got a lot of issues at receiver. I know that. Their problem is they don't have like a true number one. You know what I mean?
For a W,
It's like
you mean, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have a number. They
Other
like
than-
Jacoby Myers. Excuse me, fucking allergies. Jacoby Myers, Devontae Parker, Nelson Aguilar. Those guys are all number 2 or number 3. Hunter Henry is a
one.
solid tight end, but he's not a Gronk or Travis Kelce tight end that can totally, change an offense up. So they just don't have the guy right now. And I think for a young quarterback, if you really want him to put up Pat Mahomes, not even Pat Mahomes. I mean, who's another? Yeah, Herbert, Joe Burrow. Got numbers like that. They got to
Lawrence.
have a real number 1 guy. That's all there is to it.
then can I ask you this question? This is where I've been waiting to ask you. then why the hell is the Patriots the most expensive tight end and wide receiver core in the NFL? They
It's a good
paid
question.
guys.
It's a
They
good
paid a
question.
lot of guys.
They paid. It was dumb. I think what well, so part of that, what inflates it the most is Nelson Aguilar is making like $15 million this year, and I think they signed
He
him
needs to make it
last
worth
year
it, dude.
to a backloaded deal that I think they had the intention to trade him after the
Oh,
first
they
year,
wanted him as trade
and
bait.
they couldn't dump him. He didn't have a good enough season. They couldn't dump him with that contract, and no one would
that
take him.
makes
So now they're
sense.
stuck with it.
And has anyone
Um,
seen Kendrick Bourne?
He was in Matt Patricia's doghouse, and I have a lot of opinions on Matt Patricia that she's fucking
probably
fat
don't
piece of
wanna-
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
there it is. Yeah, let's not
There it
make him
is.
bad. All right. So what do we say? Prado. Okay, so I think that's Bobby. You got Baltimore -3. They're covering. Right?
Yeah, easily. Lamar is gonna be a video game.
I think it's
that game.
this is a revenge game. They should have won
Yeah.
that game. And then Brad, you agree. So do
I
I.
do. I do.
I'm gonna
There's
rebet
one
this.
coach that
This
has
is a
Bill's
rebet.
number. It's fucking John. John always gives Bill a run for his money. I mean, no one has Bill's number,
Both
but
are goats. Yeah.
yeah, John always comes to fucking play. And
Obviously,
you're gonna
Bill's
see
a
it on
goat
Sunday.
goat. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So that's the real Ravens revenge aside from last week.
Disgusting.
And then I know,
Bad fucking beat.
super. And we
Just
were
went out
all
right
on that too, by the way. That was the
Oh yeah,
first time we
spun me off the
lost.
planet. I didn't even know where I was for
Yeah.
fucking 5 hours.
I just
after that.
enjoyed it though, because I was like, oh my God, a touchdown. Oh my God, a touchdown. Oh my God, a touchdown.
I thought I was
like,
watching
touchdown.
college football. That's what I
Yeah.
thought I was watching.
Yeah.
I came out of my office fucking chugging the horn, fucking yelling Lamar across the showroom
And
to see him
then
fucking lose.
yeah. All right. Bengals Jets spread is 4.5. This should be pretty easy, obviously. And then total is 45. I'm gonna rebet this one too because I lost last week. So I'm just putting it on all the rebets, and maybe I'm a game behind. So
It's a
I'm
game
taking-
late. Just a game late.
Yeah. So Bengals it is for me. Brad, you're going with Bengals as well, -4.5. We're gonna just try this again, right? Fuck it.
Yeah, Prado said this is a good buy low spot for Bengals and 4.5. They did lose outright as an 11-point favorite last year, though, to the same Jets. But I think that Cincinnati has
quarterback.
everything proved. I know, different quarterback, but hey, Flacco got a dub last week, bro. Don't forget,
Dude,
got
that
a fucking
was
dub.
I didn't
He's
even know
holding that
who
He's
fucking
got
loaf of
one
bread,
game in-
slinging that thing in the cart.
one
babe.
game
Sling-
like that in him per year.
one game.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Then the arthritis starts to set in. So
I can't believe that fucking bum won a Super Bowl. Anyways,
Do
yeah,
you really
just-
want to talk about that right now? 'Cause
I just
don't
had to
wanna talk
throw a
about
little
that
bit
right
of
now.
salt in there just to
Fucking
throw it in
Ray.
He is a fucking bum. You're right
It's
on that.
Ray.
He is a
It
bum.
was Ray. It wasn't him.
there. Of course, every fucking football game is rigged. That's why we're doing this.
No,
we already know
Ray.
that.
Ray Lewis.
No, yeah, he's fucking leader of the fucking Illuminati
Voodoo.
voodoo
that
shit. But
was.
yeah, give me Joe Burr.
All right. Al didn't have anything. Al didn't really have anything this week. So I don't know if he does. You guys, the listeners, will know on the newsletter that you guys get, which I already mentioned. And if you haven't signed up, go sign up. Go sign up. Caleb, you got Taylor Gang. You're taking Mr. Taylor Gang. You're gonna do a rebet too.
I agree. I think it's buy low here, and
Okay.
I had the same theory with the Kansas City Chiefs last year. If I keep betting them, I'm eventually going to hit it. Like it becomes a matter of principle. So
Yeah, like,
Taylor
please.
Gang, Taylor Gang 4.5 or minus
All right.
4.5. So
Joey B 4.5 -4.5. Bobby, same thing. Rebet. Correct.
Yeah, this is a must-win game here, and they have to make a statement because next week they play the Dolphins, and the week after they play the Ravens. So they lose this, wrap it up because
All right.
Dolphins is already tough enough, and Ravens you're going at Baltimore, both of which those games are both primetime games in the evening. So they have
Yeah.
a lot of ground to cover, and they need to cover it. It's a 10 a.m. game. You're at New York. You have all these belligerent New York people thinking they're going to win this game too. You need to beat their brakes in. Like you have to. There's no point.
It's absolutely
You have
true.
to make a statement.
Oh, 110%. And it's like, if you don't, you're going to be on everywhere on ESPN. What is happening? 0-3.
Suicide
mean?
alert.
Do you
And Joe
really
Burrow.
want to do that?
Yeah,
Start
and Burrow
putting up lighters
deleted.
underneath other people's seats,
Yeah,
on the team.
he deleted
over
his
there.
Instagram. They put their Jamar put his coach on blast, low key, saying they figure their offense out. This is time to panic already.
Their offense
that
is throw it to Jamar. I
Is
mean,
that
Yeah.
Zach that
What
he's
is the
thrown under the
problem?
bus, or who is it?
Well, no, it's just like, well, indirectly,
is
if you're saying,
rumors.
they're figuring out our offense, then you're basically saying, oh,
What do you
okay,
need
so
to figure out?
we're pretty much, they know what we're gonna do, so you're kind
Like,
of
they're
bus
being
driving
predictable, is what he's.
you're bus driving your offensive coordinator and all the schemers there. So
All right, Prado. One
I think
more.
I
take.
think they're missing Higgins. They knocked Higgins out in week 1.
Yeah.
I think he's been a big part of their offense. And then it's kind of like, I dare you to fucking beat me with Chase. And everyone's kind of went to that. I almost kind of want to bet in a weird way Cincinnati for Survivor because of how desperate they are. But I do know that rule's in play right now. They're 0-2 and no team has made it to the playoffs starting 0-2. So
Well,
that's
I think.
tough road.
Yeah, but you also have to remember, like, it's the kickers as well for their games. They get as close as that, and then boom, the kicker misses it, or this thing happens, and then again, it's a kicker thing. So, they could be as predictable as they are saying that, they figured it out, this and that, which, yeah, you do have some improvements to make, but like, damn, those kickers, huh? Jesus.
Fuck 'em.
Oh my God.
Go for 2.
They're not
Have some
people.
fucking balls.
Yeah, dude. All right. Saints Panthers. I got annihilated in the Saints game last week. That was one of my fucking losses. Other than that one too, the one that I talked about before. So game time decision for me. Under for Brad. Under 38.5. The spread is 5. Sorry, guys. Saints.
Yeah, the Saints defense really didn't give up any points to Tom Brady and the Bucks.
True.
All those points came off of turnovers that Jabu was just fucking launching it to who the hell knows who.
There was a shit call on 3rd down too.
He was trying to.
Well, I mean, it was a Tom Brady game, sir. There was shit calls all over the field.
Yeah.
There was just one play where it was going to be 3-3. They're punting it, and then Winston had a chance, and then they scored on that that drive.
And then Olave fumbled after like a fucking 50-yard pass. It's just it was one thing after another in that game. And then, I mean, shout out to Marshawn Lattimore. He fucking took a shot from Mike Evans in that game. He got fucking
because
blasted.
Tom Brady
a running
said some
start.
shit.
That's why
Running
they say
start.
he's suspended too, by the way.
Fucking clothesline, fucking Undertaker, fucking boom.
Dude. And that's because Tom Brady was like, fucking bitch. And then it was just all over the fucking place.
Actually,
bad
if you
blood
watch
there.
it, if you watch it, Arians got in trouble. Arians is the one that
he went out there.
Mike, he told Mike to go over there and protect him, and that's when Mike went in there.
See, it's like a gang for fucking TB.
Fucking
What the fuck is Arians
guys
doing
is
on
what
the
we
sideline?
watched.
I thought that motherfucker retired.
I know
he works for
he was in the background doing
Get
some
your ass in the
mob
fucking
shit.
press box.
Like,
He's been
my
warned
God.
too by the NFL.
He went downstairs specifically for the fight. Like, stop it. What is this?
He already had heart problems once. Get your ass in the fucking booth.
He's gonna fucking faint right there, dude. Croak on the fucking field. That's probably what he wants anyway. Like,
Probably. Fucking weird ass.
oh man. All right. Everyone's taking the under on this. Let's see. I think Caleb, you're also taking the under. I don't really see you take a lot of totals lately. So 38.5.
That's usually not my thing, but it's kind of going off what they said. I'm not too impressed with either team's offense. I think the Saints have a good defense, and Baker Mayfield, obviously. I mean, Baker Mayfield, I used to be a defender of him, but eventually it comes to a point, man, where it's like,
so was I.
When it's like
enough is enough.
When in a relationship, when two people break up and like one of them goes through like 7 different, new boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. And just they're going through them.
But you're listening to the same
boom, 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 and they're getting through. It's like you're the problem. You're the problem. We got to admit that person was the problem, and why that relationship didn't work
not
out.
me. It's
same
really
thing with
you.
Baker. It's actually you. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's the same thing with Baker Mayfield here. So yeah, I'm under.
I love it. Yeah, no, you couldn't have said it any better, Caleb. That's Baker. You know, doing Baker things, guys.
Yep.
Like I always say, Baker doing Baker things, and he'll push it. You know, I think some of you guys said it last week where we felt like he has that in him. Obviously, he wants to win this and that, but sometimes it's just not enough when you're Baker. You know what I mean? It's a sad Drake song. That's all I can remember. It's just a
Fucking
sad
Baker.
Drake song. And then reading books in the Browns stadium and commercials there, like I don't
He's
know.
got idiot receivers if you watched it too. Like his
Oh yeah, his
receivers
receivers are
It's true.
horrible.
They don't have a
run
connection.
routes right.
Yeah, and they don't have a connection. They just are like, I'm gonna do this thing, and then you're gonna throw it to me. They don't
They
have
have a
that
good
like
defense. They have a good defense.
throw
though.
it. Yeah.
I think Matt Rule is part of the issue there too. He's like 5-20 in the NFL, like or 10-25 as a head coach in the NFL. It's just going on his fourth year or something like that.
Okay, he
just
needs to
cannot
get fucking
win.
launched.
You know what's
Excuse me, this is
impressive with
third
their
year.
record is they've not won more than 5 games in the last 3 years in a row. Like that's crazy.
Dude,
Yeah,
they need
that's
to
disturbing.
someone needs to get launched over there.
5-11, 5-11, 5-12.
All right. Last you're gonna take the ender as well. I'm gonna make it fast. Prado, right?
Rolling with.
All right. KC Colts. Oof. After the Colts performance, I didn't really watch that game, so you guys will have to let me know why you're taking or why you wouldn't take Indy, or if you are gonna take Indy. What was the spread in this game? 5.5. Yeah, 5.5.
It opened up at 3.
Okay, that's good to know. And the total is 50.5. Caleb, I see you taking KC, right? -5.5. Why is that? They're finally
think-
going to cover.
Yeah, they're finally going to cover. I think the Colts are just one of the worst teams in the league, man. They change veteran quarterbacks more than I change clothes. Like, it's ridiculous. More than Demi Lovato changes pronouns. You know, like, it's absurd. I mean, Phillip Rivers, Matt Ryan. Come on, man.
Carson
and they
Wentz.
get Carson Wentz. I forgot about him.
Wasn't
season.
Brissett?
Brissett was the
Brissett,
the
that's
savior
another
of
one.
luck.
Yeah. They cycle through quarterbacks, and it's just like through old washed up quarterbacks or guys with injury problems. And I think Kansas City's going to just blow them out of the water here. Crush them.
Okay.
Cover.
Yeah, what is wrong
Double
with
digits.
their team, guys? I didn't watch any
Brissett-
of that game.
Brissett was under center when he beat the Colts like 2.5 years ago, right?
Yes,
Was it
he
3
was.
years ago, something like that. Yeah,
All right.
I remember that.
So
He's probably the
then-
best of the four, too.
Possibly. I believe that. Okay, you're taking Indy though. See, this is what I want to know, Prado, the point. Give us a plus 5.5 analysis here.
I told Brad that in the last 9 games, as I tracked the last 2 weeks, if you're a 5.5 dog up to 6.5, you have covered 7 out of 9 times. And the 2 times that they did actually win were Lamar versus the Jets and Kansas City versus Arizona. If the NFL is real, which we all know that there's always a fucking storyline, this is a game where Indianapolis Colts fuck around and damn near win the game. And you'll just be staring at your screen going, oh shit,
I know
forgot
why.
they had Jonathan Taylor.
Brad and
Yeah.
I know. Brad and I
crap,
know
he
why.
just ran for fucking 400 yards.
No, we know why this is why the NFL is going to be the NFL.
Is Pittman coming back?
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
They were missing him, and then
No, I
they had
imagine it's for
that
Matt
famous
Ryan.
drought. They haven't won in Jacksonville since 2015.
No, we
Yeah.
know why. We know, and I'm sure Caleb would agree. It starts with a V, ends with a Vitch.
Vinovich.
Vinovich.
Don't get Vinovich, guys. It may not be him. It may be some of his little cousins or cousins or whatever the hell.
Jambalaya Stevens.
Yeah, Jambalaya. Who's the other guy? We need a name for him. There's the Grim Reaper who I just made up. That guy looks like he's a dead guy, but
What about
skeleton?
Ed Hockey's son, Sean, the fucking Hulk?
oh, is he like buff?
He's
Who's-
fucking jacked.
Who's
Dang.
the black guy with the like really southern voice? You know who I'm talking?
I thought that was Jambalaya. Is there a different one?
Oh no, that okay, John. Okay,
no,
yeah.
there's a different one though. There's one because I think Jambalaya has glasses, or does he not have glasses?
He has
No,
glasses.
Jambalaya.
Jerome
goddamn
Boger.
paid off
Jerome
man.
Boger.
That's what he is.
Okay, yeah, there's the guy with the glasses too.
I gotta look him up.
Yeah.
Jerome
But he
Boger.
looks so familiar. I know who Caleb's talking about, where you're just like, dude, this guy is getting paid to
Yeah,
freaking-
Jerome Boger.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Yeah,
Jerome
these referees
Boger.
better be careful because they're starting to become prime time too. You feel me?
You know who's
At
another
least
bad
to
one?
us.
Another bad
Oh.
one. Cleet Blakeman, Nebraska
Oh, is it-
native. Part-time referee, part-time personal injury attorney in Omaha, Nebraska. Cleet Blakeman.
Oh,
Can't trust
Terrible.
them.
personal injury. Like, stop. Come on.
Lasso injury.
Former
law.
backup quarterback for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Probably knows Guy Ingles.
Oh,
That's
Jerome
so funny.
Berger.
Shout out.
Jerome Boger is jambalaya.
Okay,
he is.
okay. All right. So
Yeah.
who's the guy with the glasses? Is he the one with there's a guy with the glasses as well?
Yeah, you're right. I know
Also-
who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
guys
think of
know
I think
he
he's
has
at the
Bears game.
glasses. Yeah.
If there's
And he is
it's a-
on prime time sometimes. And you're just like, see, they do a good job with the referees because it's kind of like he looks familiar, but he doesn't, but he looks familiar enough to know that there is something there of a conspiracy. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys think the same way I do. But
guy
that's
with the
way I think.
glasses is Ronald Torbert, playing since referenced since 2010.
There you go.
Ronald
Yeah. it's him.
Education of Michigan State University, by the way.
East
Ron
Lansing
Torbert.
Spartans.
All right. Okay. We
Arnold
need to
Torbert.
make up some names for these guys because we
Gonna be my new
know.
icon.
No, but we just know that if the Colts do win, and like you said, there is somewhat of either they're going to be doing some KC reffing where they're like giving it to KC all day, or they're giving it to Indy all day.
I think that's the way you beat the Kansas City. Is you got to run the ball, and then you seen Kansas City was put in a corner, and they didn't know what to do until they
Yeah.
got the phantom calls.
Well, if you're smart, Colts side, you should have something for that. So, all right. Oh wait, Brad, I didn't take your pick here. Under 50.5 and Indy. You're feeling
Yeah.
the Indy.
Me and Prado had a conversation this morning about Indy, and we were just referencing that old.
Did you get
playoff
talked
game.
into it? Don't do that.
No.
We
we're-
know how
we're
that
on the same-
works.
We're
Okay.
no,
Okay.
we're believing this. We're drinking the same Kool-Aid on this one here.
For now.
No,
Till it
I,
turns
I'm,
black. I'm just
I won't
kidding.
bet this game unless I'm taking Indy because I've just seen the meltdown with KC. It wasn't a Mahomes era game, but it was a playoff game maybe 5 years ago where KC was up large, kind of similar to the Baltimore game last week, and they ended up pissing it away. It was the famous Luck pass to himself where he caught it off
Love
the
it.
lineman's ass and fucking dove into the end zone for the dub.
Yeah.
And Jonathan Taylor has been MIA all fucking year. I know it's only 2 weeks, but that was the horse of the NFL last year, and he's got to get going. And Kansas City's not known for run defense, so I feel like this will be a game of keep away from Patrick Mahomes.
And they
They're gonna
lost
run the
Willie Gay.
ball. The offensive lineman?
How's
No,
their
the-
defense?
No, the linebacker. The
The
How's their
linebacker.
linebacker
defense?
suspended for 4 games.
Yeah, he got suspended. I
Who?
did see that.
KC?
Yep.
Yeah, Willie Gay
Oh,
he got
okay.
suspended.
Damn. Okay, so they're in trouble.
And
All right.
yeah, like
can't-
I said, Jonathan Taylor in the under, baby. Let's go. 50
They
with
can't afford-
Kansas City is a straight under number.
Yeah, well, they can't afford to lose.
They
Colts,
can't afford to
you know,
go
it's tough.
0-2-1 in that division. This is them.
They actually
them
can.
and them
That
and the
division
Jags.
is next to the NFC least. That division sucks.
Sucks.
I can
Alright.
see Jacksonville winning it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
Jackson
if the
in it.
season were
Hey.
to be cut at week 8, I'd be like, Jacksonville's winning this shit.
Hey,
More
Trevor
and
Lawrence-
more-
more
damn,
and-
he looked
more and more
damn good
reason.
actually last week.
Yeah. Well, more and more reason for Bobby to hit me up. Feel me?
That
Hit
was a
me
little
up.
case of,
Just
Doug
kidding.
Peterson knows everything about Frank Reich, and I actually said that on the podcast last week. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, this guy was under Doug. Doug knows a thing or two about Frank.
Yeah, true. All right, next. Raiders, Titans. The spread is 2 over under total 45.5. I have a lot of rebets, guys, and this is another rebet. I mean, the Raiders are just, you hear it from all these fans too. Like, I have some Raider fans that come over to the house and they're friends of mine, but like, they're like, you know what? They're just doing Raider things. Like, of course, we're going to get that penalty. Of course, our defense is good until the last, half or whatever the hell it is at the end of the game. So it's like, I feel like the Raiders are going to win this game because it's the Titans. I know they could give them a run for their money, but I'm going to take the Raiders just because it's the Caleb rule, the Brado rule, even the fucking Bobby rule, where you're going to take them and they're going to win eventually. So I
That
feel
only
like-
works for good teams.
Yeah,
You
except
can't-
if they're
you-
Carolina. It doesn't work if you're in Carolina. Sorry.
I just
people in
feel like
Carolina.
they have it in them to figure this out. Like you got to be the coach. I know their coach is like, he's not really out there with it, but you got to be able to figure this out. Like just come on. It's week 3. Figure it out.
The Bill Belichick coaching tree. You don't pick the
It
apples
hasn't been
from
that
tree.
great. Yeah.
You don't pick the apples from that
There was
tree.
another terrible phantom call that no one can understand on Earths. That was a holding call. That I mean, to Raider fans, even I was like, "Oh, are you? It's coming." I already knew it was coming. Like I could have bet my fucking life right then and there when everything was unfolding. Here comes that.
I feel
Oh
like,
shit!
yeah.
There's a flag on the field.
No, eventually,
No explanation.
eventually they're going to win. They have to win something to make their fans not so drunk mad anymore. Because after last week, they were drunk mad.
Throwing shit at Kyler, little baby bottle.
Yeah. I'm surprised he wasn't throwing those ace of spades bottles that they were celebrating with before the game even ended because they thought they already won. You saw that?
Bad beat.
Yeah.
Bad beat. I will say that.
Well,
Was it
right.
that 19 seconds for that 2-point conversion?
Mm-hmm. And the
That's
Raiders
crazy.
are still
No
go
time.
at
2 yards he ran.
No
and the
time on the
Raiders,
clock.
as a favorite, are now 1-11 at home as a favorite. Just to let everyone know that. I stated last week, 1-11 as a
It's
favorite.
fucking hilarious. Las Vegas money line, same thing. Brad, you're on my same page here. Rebet.
Yeah, Tennessee, if they lose this game, I mean, I know their division is really crappy, but Tannehill has looked absolutely garbage, and they should probably just punt on the season.
Dude,
Let Malik
they're
get some
he's
playing time, and
Garberville. Yeah.
Derrick Henry looks slow. I don't know if you guys have watched him play this year, but he looks slow. The defense is hurt. They have
1.8
no
yards.
we have 1.9, what is it, 8 or 9? Yeah.
Yep.
No receivers on the offense. I mean, when Robert Woods is your best receiver, you have issues right then and there.
USC product.
Hey, I
They're
mean,
missing
he was
eight.
only meant to be a complimentary player, not the fucking star-studded fucking
Yeah.
beast.
Go back to exactly.
We're missing AJ Brown.
Oh yeah, they're missing the fuck out of
100%.
AJ Brown, and I do believe Vrabel is a good coach, but I just don't think he has enough to work with this year.
Yeah. No team.
and he should probably just punt on the season, go after a fucking beast in the draft, and call it a year.
All right. Caleb says nope. He doesn't trust anything.
Not touching either of these teams. I'm good. Pass.
And then Raiders -2.5. They're finally gonna cover for Prado. Let's explain your theory if it's nothing that you obviously agree with us. anyway.
When there's a bad beat like that, you got to run it back. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Nothing to think about. Run it
That's
back.
exactly what it is.
Run it back.
All right. Next game, Texans, Bears, another I'm not betting anything Chicago. I don't care what anyone says. That team
Dog
has
shit game.
that team has scarred me.
Next.
Not last week. Obviously, I don't care about last week. I knew that GB was going to take them, but I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm scarred. What you guys have to know about betting is and I know the listeners may not know this, or they do since they've been following us, but there's one team that always gets you. This is my team. This is the team that always gets me. No matter what side I'm on, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be the opposite side. It's the fucking Chicago Bears. And yeah,
The old
maybe I should hate
Bears.
Chicago as much as fucking Prado hates Chicago. Feel me? But you know what, Matt? I'm gonna give this one to you. So Matt's listening. He's from Chicago. Kanye's hometown. Caleb,
Do
you're
it.
taking Chicago.
It's windy. It's windy. Let's do it. Let's do Justin Fields against the lowly Texans. I mean, I don't.
It's
This
windy
guy
city.
this guy does a great job at eating up poor competition, and I think he's a poor player and he plays to the level of his competition. But I think
That's a good point.
I'll go Justin Fields in this game. 2.5
Fuck it.
point spread. It's at home, right? It's in Chicago.
Oh yeah, it's in the Windy
Yeah.
City.
Give me that
Yep.
easy money. Let's do it.
Should we start playing the Kanye West song? Oh wait, no, he might sue us.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get sued.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
good.
I
I
don't
was
wanna do
gonna
that.
say I love Chicago as I think it's one of the greatest cities to eat, but when it comes to sports, they're just fucking terrible.
At least
Yeah, the
they
Bulls
try.
team that they lean on, but
Yeah.
they
That was
that's a lot
25
of
years
time.
ago.
I know. I know. Fuck.
I feel was it a little longer? I guess was it
I don't know,
27.
20 over.
27.
Yeah, 27, whatever the fuck.
Whatever Brad, yeah, 25,
And
27,
Chicago,
same
look at
shit.
this. Good example. The Chicago White Sox desperately needed to win the yesterday's game and today's game. Guess what they did? They pissed the
Lost
bed.
both.
You just can't make it up, can you?
They're
Nope.
playing Cleveland. I remember seeing the
You know what it
updated,
is?
it's 4-0. Yeah, it's 5-0.
It's the
like, Jesus
situation
Christ.
with their organized crime. I have a feeling.
It
I'm
could
just
be.
saying.
The whole city's
But they got
corrupt,
some
man.
bomb ass food though.
Yeah.
Bomb ass food.
This is true. All right. No one else is taking that game. Bobby, and I'm
Texans
not gonna
can't
skip
finish.
over you. Yeah, exactly.
They play, as Michael Lombardi would say, they play for 50 minutes, and
That's it.
that's it. Got to play 60.
All right. Falcons, Seahawks. Gross. I just want to throw up.
One of my favorite
Um,
games.
Bird
This is actually
game.
one of my favorite
Bird,
games, too.
Yeah, me
bird
too.
games. It is pretty interesting though. I see everybody here is taking Atlanta. Bobby, let me let you go first. You got +1.5. The spread went from 5 to 1.5. Wow,
Yeah.
that is.
I mean, when you mess
interesting.
around and almost beat the Rams and you play the Saints stuff in your home opener and your next two games again, you got
That's
Brown.
a
Actually, your
huge
next three
swing.
games, you got Browns, Bucks, Niners. This is another point where you kind of have to look at the
It's a must
look
win.
at the tape and it's a must win. Exactly.
For Atlanta.
It's-
Okay.
yeah, especially with their stretch they have, and this Seahawks team is horrendous, and we saw it last
The
week.
one game that he won that's the only game. That's the Super Bowl. is
Yeah,
what
the
they
Super
would
Bowl.
say.
Yeah, and you know what? With their QB, Mariota, I'm not mad at it. I kind of want to see how it goes, and I hope Kyle Pitts shows up for Los there. I don't know where he's at, but he needs to start showing up, huh?
Don't know where he's at. I think he got dropped. Did he get dropped today?
I could
Not
see him
that fucking
live
stupid.
this
I'm
week.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. All right. Who else is going with Atlanta? Brad, big pick. Is that a big pick or what's? this one of your
This
big
is the
picks?
game that I love this game the most out of any game. I don't know
That's
why.
the
but
big pick, folks. That's the big pick.
Mariota, he sucks complete ass, but he's
Does
stuck.
he?
I mean, he's stuck
Does he
in there
suck
and
more
fought,
than
though.
Gino?
No,
No.
he doesn't.
See?
And one thing that the Seahawks can't do is they cannot cover a tight end. And I think you're going to finally see the resurrection this year of Kyle Pitts. Feel like
There we
he's going to
go.
have a real big game. No Jamal Adams. He's pretty much done for the season. The
Sad.
Falcons just show a lot of fight, man. And I think this is a perfect spot. And, everyone's kind of like high on the
For
Seahawks.
secondary
a little bit.
QBs.
Oh,
Yeah.
they beat Russ and, they
out.
only lost by this much.
They
to the
got
Niners.
annihilated.
But I just feel like this is their spot. This is a good spot for Atlanta right here.
Last second change up. Put me on the Atlanta bandwagon too.
There you
I
go.
think this is their moment. Let's do it. Let's take down Geno Smith, the Titan of the NFL.
The Titan of the I
What
love
was
it.
his saying?
Pete Carroll and his 9/11 conspiracy
You know
theory.
what,
They wrote me
guys?
off, but I
They
ain't
wrote me
right
off,
back.
but I didn't write back.
And guess what? I got some
But I ain't
stamps
right
for
back.
him. Here's my stamp right here. This is stamp for you to put on your fucking envelope,
yeah.
Gino. And Atlanta's got more stamps too. So you know what I'm saying?
Atlanta. Drake London, watch out.
You know what? Fuck it. I might as well take it with you guys and go down.
Fuck yeah.
It's either I'm gonna die or whatever.
Die by the sword.
Yeah.
I gotta
that's
go
what
look
we're
at how
gonna
much the consensus on it. Now I'm getting scared. I'm gonna go check something.
do. No, you guys. It's just because
Oh,
you
well,
guys
the
convinced
contrarian
me.
bet is.
I didn't even look any research.
go
on this,
look.
by the way.
Where is it? Hold on.
All right. Next is baby bottle pop. Baby bottle pop. Rams versus Cardinals. Spread is 3.5 and total is 48.5. Caleb, no take on this one.
None.
Surprising. I
None.
know you like Cooper.
Mhm.
Doing
In fantasy.
Cooper Cup things.
Yeah.
Let's see. I kind of like baby bottle pop, but I don't know yet. It might be a GTD for me. Brad, you like the over? It's 48.5.
I do like the over. I just feel like both these teams really don't have much defense. The Rams have been known for their defense, but they really
No.
haven't.
Are they hurt?
I don't know if they're hurt. I just feel like they lost pieces, and then like Bobby
They
Wagner
did.
was an addition in the offseason, and he really hasn't done much. And Baby Bottle is, other than the ass beating he took against Patty his daddy, but he hung in there
Oh,
against the
he's
Raiders.
popping. He's
He
popping the
led them
bottles.
back to a crazy ass win, and McVay has owned,
They're in
absolutely
Arizona, though,
owned
right?
Arizona. Doesn't matter where the game's been played. He's owned
I
Arizona.
think he's 7-1.
I think it's 10-1.
Damn.
Jeez.
Yeah, and the only reason like I'm leaning Baby Bottle Pop right now
Oh, you're
is
right.
because he was absolutely fucking embarrassed in that playoff game against the Rams. And if he
Yeah, I
has
feel
any
like Baby
fucking
Bottle
shame,
Pop,
he's gonna come play.
he's gonna pop it off. Yeah. That's why I said GTD, because I feel like if I feel it that morning that Baby Bottle, if I see one fucking segment, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking do it.
I do love the over though.
The
In this. I
fucking
just feel like
segment.
there'll be no.
I'm just
defense
letting you
played.
know those fucking segments are real, guys. You watch the fucking segment on somebody, they either win or lose. When you know that strongness in you, you're like, okay, I'm in the fucking segment. And they either lose or win. But I know a lot of the times they
Your Baby
lose.
Bottle is 17-8 as a dog at home in his career. And you're right, the fucking stats is fucking like domination. Like the
Ownage.
Rams are 7-0 against the spread in their last 7 meetings in Arizona. Like, holy fuck.
They gotta do something.
The price that you pay in the year.
You just fucking own them.
All right. Hang on. Bobby,
Over.
Caleb, nothing on this.
No.
All right. Lions, Vikings. I think I had this on here twice. Sorry, guys.
My
Did I?
slots.
No, I didn't have it
dark.
on here twice.
I wish
Okay.
I could put it there.
What are you trying to put on here?
I was just gonna take most likely take Vikings for Survivor.
Okay.
They're gonna win.
So then put Vikings on there.
Okay, now I can. It's in dark. Vikings.
You're going on the wrong line, sir. Jesus. Someone teach this guy how to use
Google
Excel,
Sheets.
huh? Google Sheets, huh? Come on now. Come on now.
These are like my
Free
favorite
lessons.
Survivor.
They're gonna
Free
win, but
fucking
they're not gonna
lessons.
win. They're not gonna win big.
Yeah.
I'm going Detroit. Give me the Motor City here.
Damn, MCDC, huh?
Give me the Motor
MCDC.
City.
Yeah.
Jefferson might
Yeah.
have like 130 with like 8 catches to redeem himself a little bit.
Nope, it's close
Well,
enough to
there's
prime
no
time.
defense.
The spread is 6 and the total is 52.5. And then I got Caleb taking the dog at MCDC plus 6.
Yup.
I like, oh man, I hate to say this, Caleb, but I kind of like Burke Buzzins, berserking after the fucking fluke that he had on prime time, because he always does that bullshit. Because he's probably not on prime time anymore. He's like, look, Mom, I could actually win. I just don't have to be on TV ever.
Only to my local network.
They got him on the CW this week. He'll be fine.
I just don't know. Like, I feel like whoever he's going to, like, I feel like I've known Adam Thielen for like all my life. I don't know what it
Right.
is. It's like, he's just been around for like ever.
No, for sure. Seriously. Yeah.
And I don't know who the fuck else. I mean, obviously Jefferson, but it's just like, God, they still haven't won shit. Like, that's how you feel about the Vikings. Like, you just look around and you're like, they still got the same fucking team and the same fucking shit. And then they still do the same fucking shit on primetime. So what are you supposed to do?
Same shit, different year.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Vikings money line. I think you agree with me for the first time. Oh shit, Prado. That means we're gonna push. Fuck.
And then
No, they'll beat their ass. Like the Detroit just had a huge game. That was big to them. That was huge. Huge.
I've got to get rolling here though. It's late as fuck in
All right.
Nebraska where I'm at.
Well, thanks, Caleb. Well, give
yeah,
us
of course.
let us know what you have going on. I know you have a code coming soon with Wager Attack.
Yeah.
So wait up for that, but go ahead and
check out my show. I started with outlawstreamers.com. You can go check it out. It's called That's Based. We're just making fun of all the news headlines once a week. Some serious stuff, some funny stuff. Talk little sports here and there, but we're having a lot of fun. That's www.outlawstreamers.com. It's also available on Spotify, Google, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your shows at. Already got kicked off of YouTube, but it's on Rumble if you don't like YouTube. So that's what we got. That's Based with Caleb Salvatore. I appreciate it so fucking much. I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you so much, Caleb.
Yep,
and
peace.
We'll definitely have everybody tune in. And he's
Thanks.
still on YouTube because we're on YouTube.
Yeah, this is on YouTube, but the show, the individual
Yeah.
show is banned. So,
Don't worry, I'll put up an ad for that.
all right, bet. All right, peace
right.
out, y'all. Yep.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right. We always appreciate him coming through for us. So nobody else is taking. Brad, you got nothing on this game? MCDC?
I'm leaning Vikings with you guys. A huge emotional
Look
win
at
for
you
MC.
getting talked into, Berserkin.
No, I mean I just didn't want to bet this game, but if I'm going to, I would
You
take the
would
Vikings.
lean. Okay.
If there's a gun to my head, I'm not gonna fucking take Jared Goff.
That's true. Golf balling.
Yeah, Goff
I just
balling.
don't know the vibes, you know what I mean? Bobby, anything?
No, not on this game.
Not on this game. All right. Next game. Commander Carson, Washington. Commanders versus the Eagles. Oh God. 6.5 and
Love
a 47 total. You got Commander Carson, Cayman Wentz. Brad, is that you? 6.5.
That is. I just want a little bit of pain in the Sunday afternoon slot. I just want to feel it. So I'm gonna Commander Carson.
It's like getting
and,
a tattoo or some shit. I hear you.
Yeah, I've never gotten a tattoo, but it's gonna feel like getting tattooed right in the fucking eyelid.
That's how it is. Yeah.
AJ Brown appears on the injury report. It says undisclosed. You gotta love that shit, right? Just undisclosed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't know yet. Maybe
Yep.
he needs to rest. All right. Prado, you like the Commandos.
Yeah, big win on Monday night. Fucking doing the gritty, fucking disrespect, fucking to
Plus 6.5.
Jefferson. I hate when teams do that shit. Like,
Because they lose the next week usually.
yeah, it's like take it with pride. Like, act like you've been there. Like, I kind of like
They have it,
a
sir.
lot of respect to
and they're
Jalen
Philly.
Hurts, and Brad made a good point. All I could think about is the fucking game where he fucking got benched in fucking the national championship game. That's the same Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia. You guys might be prowling around. Oh, this is our year, this and that. Your quarterback got benched in the national championship game. So until you
For Tua.
find a way to have this guy win, fuck off, Philly.
Damn. I mean, the
real.
hate for the cities is real.
I've just been
with
waiting
Prado,
to kind of
guys.
just shit on them
The
a little bit
hate.
because there's a little bit of this. Fuck out of here, Eagles.
You just want to take your gold mining fucking instrument and fucking
I just hate when guys like fucking like celebrate the talking shit. Like just handle your business. Y'all, I'll respect you more like that.
right. But they don't know how to handle themselves because they never been there.
Yep.
And that's different, you know. All right. So I mean they have to be, I think they're gonna be disciplined as far as you gotta learn to lose. So I know that they've been losing a while, but you know, Philly's Philly. They have that Philly in them.
Their schedule's gonna hurt them because they don't play nobody. So when they finally play us somebody, they're gonna get knocked in their mouth and they're gonna be like, oh shit, this is a team we actually have to play.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because they'll be hype. Jags versus Chargers. No one's taken this game. Spread 7.
We know the quarterback.
Total 47.5. Is Herbert in?
Eh.
If
He
I'm
was warming up
Staley,
today.
This is the game you gotta sit the guy in, you know? I mean, fuck.
It's in Florida too. Is it in Florida?
No, this is in
Oh,
LA.
SoFi? Okay. Yeah, because LA is, I mean, Rams is in Arizona, right? So
So my new bank.
Dude, if Herbert doesn't play, they still obviously have the team, Brad, but like I feel like Trevor's gonna kill it. You know
I'm
what I mean?
scared.
I think we're gonna get after Trevor a little bit.
Well, your defense injured or no?
Oh no, everyone is
They're still working?
yeah,
Alright,
they're
cool.
working. They were chasing Patty pretty well last week. It's just
Chargers are 2-0 against the spread too.
But
That's
how's the
no story.
Jags offensive line? Are they giving him time?
I mean,
I want to know.
are they giving him time? Not enough time. I feel like this is gonna look.
Um,
Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack don't play in the AFC South, so this is gonna be a real test for that offensive line. And
You're right.
our secondary has been pretty solid, other than a couple here and there drop picks.
And you guys are the faves, right?
Yeah, we're -7 at home. This is
Oof.
my famous blowout line, actually. When I see the
Well,
-7 at home,
if Justin plays, that's a fucking blowout.
even with Chase Daniel, he's like a serviceable backup, as you would say. He's one of
Yeah,
the
but I
better
don't think
backups
the
in the
7
league.
is going to be covered because Jags find a way to catch up, at least from the past few years.
That's
If
true.
Herbert doesn't play. Now, if he does, that's a blowout indication of, yeah, we trust you, Trevor, but it's fucking Herbert playing lights out.
I would say the under, if anything.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good take. Or just a game time decision. See who the segment's on. I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
Anybody else? Bobby, Prado, anything on this game? I don't see anything.
Too scared because the quarterback
No.
situation.
Yeah. Packers TV. Ooh, this spread is 1. Some old timers here.
Damn, it
Total
went
is
down, huh?
42. I think Green Bay gets revenge. I know Aaron talked about it because he was asked after the game. So I feel like he finally gets his revenge on Tom Brady after what happened in the NFC or that playoff game. And he just wants some revenge. That's all. So revenge for Aaron Rodgers, as dry as he is. Hopefully Tom doesn't know any of the quarterbacks. Because I'm
Fuck
gonna
Tom.
fucking freak out. I'm just letting you fucking know. I'm gonna get hyped that Tom Brady is fucking 3-0. That's gonna be fucking bullshit. And that's just gonna have red flags all over it. Like, okay, the guy didn't go to the air, but he's still 3-0. Like, this is ridiculous. But yeah. Brad, you agree with me. I see. Green Bay money line. Oh wait, your
He's
audio
muted.
is there you
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry.
go. You're good.
I do like Aaron in this spot. They actually played the same game 2 years ago in Tampa Bay, where Aaron was down early 10-0, came back and beat that ass. Tampa Bay does have a good defense, but they're a little sus on offense. They really don't have a receiver out there right now. It's going to be the
Yeah, you
Russell
gotta get to
Gage,
somebody.
Scotty Miller. They're going to try and get the run game going.
Cole Beasley.
Cole
Cole
Beasley.
Beasley, yeah.
Is that why it's so low too? Because like they both don't necessarily have those receivers.
No, it's because their defense.
Yeah, both defenses
You're
are
right.
fairly well, other than Green Bay's run D is a little sus, so you might see a little bit of Lenny. And I like the under in this one too. I just
Nice.
I feel like both teams are going to try and win ugly. I mean, Aaron can't really throw the ball too much because his receivers aren't too good. You know, he's
That's
got
what
a
I
little
was
bit
saying.
of a handicap there at receiver, but he has 2 really good running backs that complement each other very well. Aaron Jones is great in the pass game, and AJ Dillon's a fucking bruiser. When he carries the rock, man, those defensive guys are gonna feel it because that guy's quads are like a goddamn skyscraper, just fucking
Damn.
thick.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Bobby, you got +1.5. That's sounds like a good line.
Hell yeah. I can see this being like a 10-7 game halftime to your under. I can see that. Yeah, back to what you said, Katie. I don't want to see Tampa Bay as a 3-0. They're at home. It's a good spot for Green Bay after just beating the brakes off Chicago and tossing the towel week 1, but it's a good spot for them to get out of being even going to 2-1.
Yeah. I just feel like it's so God. I just would be like, oh, come on, NFL, you can do better than this. Tom Brady is the old guy in the soap opera now. You know what I mean? Prado, Green Bay, money line.
I like them too, but Brad, I knew it. That was incorrect. Green Bay went in as a -3 favorite into Tampa Bay and got routed 38-10. I looked it up.
Did they get routed?
Yep,
I thought-
routed.
but
And
then
we were on Tampa Bay and the score was GB 10-0 and then Tampa Bay.
So I had a flip flop. Sorry, too
Yeah.
many core sprites.
But then the playoffs, right? They played
the playoff game was disgusting.
That's
yes.
when we fucking lost because we
You're
thought
right. We
that he
were
was
on
supposed
TV.
to
Sorry, I had a flip
fucking
flop.
Yeah, I remember going live on that on Instagram where we were just like, dude, how the fuck did we get rear-ended by fucking Tom Brady?
Fucking
we
car
did, 'cause he
accident,
didn't
Tom Brady
fucking-
drove his bus
yeah.
right into us.
Yeah, he didn't fucking even run it in. We're like, dude, just run the goddamn touchdown in. Come on, Aaron. And he didn't
Yeah, the
fucking do
more
it.
and more you guys keep talking about it, I'm kind of like, man, maybe fucking Tampa Bay is the fucking play.
I
'Cause
know,
you
he
remind
ran-
me of everything that I don't want to hear
Well,
about
it's
what
it was.
happened.
I'm just saying, like,
He's gonna fucking lose.
but don't
Tom
you?
fucking ran in the Packers bus, fucking started it, ran back out on the field today, guys. I got the bus started for you. I'll see
Yeah,
you
but
after the
don't
game.
you think? Don't you think he needs to be humbled back at home too?
I mean, there's no humbling the GOAT though, honestly.
That's
He-
true.
He doesn't give a fuck. He's got
God,
Wednesdays off. He's
but
fucking
for-
living the dream.
For him to go to fucking 3-0, it's just like this is fucking ridiculous, dude.
I gotta change. I'm fading myself on this. Let's go Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
God.
your storyline's great. Tampa Bay 3-0 and has nobody playing for them and except the skeletons.
Yeah, and of course it's Tom Brady that gets the credit because he
And
like,
the
put it
Lenny
all together.
spotting, Lenny decides to start the playoffs early in week 3, and he's got 200 on him, folks.
He probably won't even play. They won't even need him. They'll have a guy fucking like I don't know some.
You
random
can run
dummy.
on Green Bay's
Weird
defense
shit.
though. The Bears did a great job of it. They just went away from it.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
don't
they
know
were
where my
tons of rock.
storyline's leading. I really hope that once again, I just hope that Aaron just puts him down, but you can never hope for Aaron to put down anybody in the last few
Exactly.
years. So all right, next game, let's move on. 49ers versus Broncos. Fucking Russ's team sucks. Just to let you know.
Daniel Hackett.
Spread is
Nathaniel
minus,
fucking Hackett.
spread is 1.5. And the total is 44.5. And obviously I'm gonna go with my team because I don't give a fuck that Russ owns our team. He doesn't have anyone to go to. And
That was
from
Seattle.
from what I know, he just lost Judy, didn't he?
He did.
So
Yeah, he's
who
still
the fuck is he gonna
he's
throw the ball to with that
still
fucking
day to day.
defense? And all you're gonna see is him getting sacked, and again another sack, and again Russ is sacked again. And I'm just saying, I just feel like it's not the time right now to mess with Jimmy from Goodfellas. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
The Undertaker.
Voodoo fucking Jimmy.
Undertaker.
And
When you're getting
stripper
help from your
Jimmy.
when you're getting help from your crowd to count down the clock, there's a problem.
I was just gonna say that, Bobby. That's fucking embarrassing. At home, they're counting down the play clock. Got the fuck out. Nathaniel fucking
The
Hackett.
play
bro.
call is
You're
a
in over
mess,
your
bro.
fucking head.
Dude,
all it
the
comes down to.
coaching is really bad there.
Really bad.
Yeah, so I don't know how he's gonna live with that if Russ gets like a say in like who the coach should be next year or whatever contract that other guy has. I don't know, but they need some fixing over there, and it's not gonna help week 3. I'd be shocked and surprised if we lost this game, but yet again, it is the NFL, and we don't know if Vinovich, Jambalaya, Grim Reaper, whoever the hell the other guy is. But I don't even see a Denver mob. You feel me? So whatever. That's how I feel. I think big pick, you're on the same page. Niners money line.
Yep. Just
Nothing
a
to
good
say.
spot for the Niners. They welcomed back their beloved quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, last week. The players looked
voodoo.
happy to see him on the field. All the feedback and the report said that the players loved having him back and they feel like they have a better chance. Las Vegas adjusted their odds right away as the Niners move up the board and closer to the Super Bowl. You could see like a little Cinderella story, like, oh, Jimmy's left and forgotten. And here he comes, just fucking, as Undertaker would lie on the mat, fucking back down to the mat and just fucking sit up out of nowhere. And the fucking whole stadium would go dark and he would just come out to kill.
Yeah,
I
he's
could
like
just
an
see some
old
shit like
fucking
that.
it's like an old fucking boyfriend that keeps fucking showing up. And you're like, God.
But you still like him.
Yeah, you're like,
"Ah, I
God,
still
you
like
know
He's a
what?
class
Fine.
act.
I'll like it's like fine,
He
I'll
is a
sleep
class
with
act.
you.
He keeps
I'll
his
sleep
mouth
with you.
shut, just keeps on doing his
He
shit.
shows up to your house with the flowers
Just
and a
keeps
box
doing
of
it.
chocolates
Yeah.
and a little bottle
Just
of wine.
fucking, and you're
Like,
like,
all
you
right.
know what? I'll sleep with you. God damn it. And then again, you go to the championship and you fucking lose and you're just throwing shit at him out the fucking door. You feel me?
He's
That's
doing
how
he's
it
doing
feels.
he's doing the post game interview like, yeah, Trey, he's our teammate. We'll pick him back up.
Get the
Shut the
fuck
fuck
out of
up.
here
Doing
with
all
your
this stuff.
fucking
I'm like,
voodoo
oh
shit,
my god,
Jimmy.
man, this guy's a stud.
Fucking stripper fucking hired the stripper. I'm telling you right now. I don't give a fuck. I know Niner fans know I'm Niner fans, but that's the conspiracy there, dude. He needed his fucking job back and he got it back. Guess what? He is cheating and you got to cheat to win. And that's what it is.
So you
Cool.
learned that in the Patriots organization. If you guys,
You see, he was groomed the right way.
Yeah.
He just knows all
That's
the
what
ins
you
and
take
outs.
from the apple tree there.
I forget his name too. I'm gonna start calling him this from now on. He's no longer Jimmy G. He's now James Richard Garoppolo. That's who he is. That's his government name.
Oh,
James.
James, not James Richard.
Oh, so Dick Garoppolo? Perfect.
Dick Garoppolo.
James Dick Garoppolo.
As I'm talking about, hey, you come to my door, you're like a boyfriend that keeps coming back. And you're like,
you
you
know
know
what's
what?
funny?
Fine.
And just to let you know too, he's also from the state of Illinois. Man, I swear to God, they
Oh,
just make him out there, huh?
Yeah, he is. All right. Bobby, 49ers money line. You're right.
Yeah, I
Nothing to
locked it
say?
in that. I locked it in that pick 'em immediately. I had it early.
Wow. All right.
Smart man. Good line.
Prado.
Once I
49ers
saw that
money.
at +3, I told Brad, I was like, man, this is the fucking play right here. This is nothing to think about. This is a fucking, you pick it, you roll with the best defense. I told Brad, I was like, Niners defense is fucking, it's only gotten better and fucking, no one's really talking about this man, but Bosa looks like he's possessed out there. No one talks about him. I
I'm
swear
telling you,
he
there's
gets,
voodoo going on.
he
in
gets
that
no
team.
respect.
Huh?
Like he's a fucking badass fucking ball player. And I don't want to hear anything about his brother's better than him. The fuck.
His
out.
brother is better than him.
You got it. You
Bullshit.
you
He'll have
have
better stats than his brother will ever have. Watch that.
you have to look at
Oh, the way I love the way his brother actually talks about Nick though. He loves him, and you wholeheartedly
It's
think
like
he's better.
super
He's like, yeah,
brotherly
Nick,
love.
he's an animal.
no
You should see their Instagram names. It's so funny. It's J
The
Big
Small Bear,
and
something like
fucking
that?
and
Yeah.
Small Bear.
And smaller.
That's so funny. There was a okay, so I was gonna say something about sacrificing injury with voodoo. That's exactly what's happening.
They sacrificed Trey.
Yeah.
They did. They
Injury
fucking,
with voodoo.
they're like, here, take him.
Take them.
And did you hear I showed Brad this? Tom spoke about Jimmy and the Trey situation and fucking was talking about how him and Jimmy have a good relationship and fucking he's known him since he's been a rookie.
Here comes Tom.
God, Jesus.
Coming
Christ.
in
Have you not
clear.
heard it, Bobby?
He's
No,
coming in
I haven't
clear.
heard
Oh my God.
It's a good
look.
look.
Got Tom to talk about fucking James.
I didn't even think he'd acknowledge our organization ever.
No,
He was
actually,
towards
actually,
the
I
Raiders.
heard something about that like Kyle really wanted him.
And he's gonna lose
here.
this next week. He'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go visit my parents and let's go. Check
No,
out Levi
no,
Stadium a little bit and see how that's going on.
No, I feel like he was gonna come, but then like John was the one that convinced
And we told him piss
Kyle.
off.
Yeah,
we always do stupid shit. So what do you expect?
yeah, we do. We get too high. All right, next game is the final game. Wait, no, this was Sunday night. We're Sunday night, right?
Yeah, you guys are SNF.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sunday night,
Be prepared to get annihilated once again.
And this is a
fucking
back-to-back
Seattle. Seattle. Russell.
primetime game too for the Niners.
All right, so let's go to Dallas Dick Boys, which are the Cowboys, if you don't already know and you're listening to us, versus the New York Giants. Spread is 1 and the total is 39. I'm gonna take Dallas Dick Boys money line because they're 9-1 with this. So
strong.
I'm just saying, and I hate the Dallas Dick Boys. So there's a lot of weird games this week. Big pick.
Division games.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm rolling with this. Cooper Rush is 2-0 as a starting quarterback. Prado and I have done a lot of talking about the Giants and how Brian Dable has got them prepared in a way to do everything, not to win but not to lose. So they're kind of just stacking their games. They got real lucky on 9/11. We believe that 9/11 was on their side with that 2-point conversion.
You did. You did.
I did. Strong
Strong.
belief in that. And last week they should have lost the game. The Panthers just could not pull through. And I believe that's due to good old Matt Rule. And Daniel Jones, we haven't seen a sighting of the real Daniel Jones yet. So maybe the Cowboys and what they did to Joe Burrow last week kind of falls over and pours onto Daniel Jones. And you see a classic Daniel Jones, which is fumbling the ball, throwing picks, and not taking care of the rock. Saquon kind of MIA last week. Kind of got humbled after that week 1 fucking berserker.
Jeez.
Yeah,
And,
like I told you that he would not repeat ever again. It's over, done.
It is. And the only thing that scares me is if Dallas goes off the favorite. Me and Manalo were actually talking about that as well.
So you
where
might
it's
fade
kind of-
yourself.
Might have to fade ourselves, but right
Yeah.
now it's DDB.
Well, it's a
locked
GT.
in.
It's infinitely because these two teams are not well liked by us. I feel like it'll be a GTD. I just will roll with the DDB just because I feel like there's a stat there that's strong. But
They own
you
him on
know,
the road.
it's the last of my leg as far as the bets. So, you know, it is what it is. And I would bet smart. And all right. Let's see. Caleb was gonna take the Dallas Dick Boys +1. I'm sure his explanation was pretty much on same side, but you guys were all on the same side, coincidentally.
They get Michael Gallup back, I'm pretty sure too. The Gallup comes
Yeah.
back just in time.
You're taking the boys too, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna bet on NYG to go to be 3-0.
That's a tough
Jesus
bet right
Christ.
there.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's another reason, and that's not even with the Tom Brady backing. You feel me? At least with Tom Brady, you feel a little bit better about yourself, where you're like, okay, I
Carolina
get it.
gave them 6 points on 2 fumbles, one to start the game off. So
Yeah.
it's like they
Dallas
should never.
Dick Boys can't do that. They're not.
And
gonna
well,
do that.
Dallas has a good defense. I admit
Right,
that.
right.
Micah Parsons, that guy's a fucking beast.
Animal.
Oh, he's very
Yeah.
versatile. I mean,
Yeah,
he plays
I got a
off the
lot of
ball, on the
respect for that
ball,
guy.
on the
Fucking-
edge, in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I
all
just
over
feel
the
like
place.
they're gonna be playing an ABC team, and you know, you got to take the better team, unless Mike McCarthy really wants a fucking fire lit up his ass, which he
It's
already
already
got an
lit.
excuse for. Yeah,
That's
but he
why
has
they
an
beat the
excuse.
Bengals.
Listen, Jerry's already circled this game. You know, boys, we got this play right now. We got a good quarterback in the system. We got everything. I love how he handles
He just
the
knows what to
conversations.
do.
As he
Yeah,
eats his fucking McMuffin.
Yeah, it's like
and
he
hangs
doesn't
out with
even
the
let anyone
girls
talk.
from
They're like,
remember.
Jerry, what's going on? They look
Yeah.
at the coach, and here comes Jerry. I got the mic here, folks. Everything's going good. Cooper Rush, we believe in him. It's like, God, I love that guy. I'm not gonna lie. That guy is
There's
something else.
He's a TV man, let me tell you.
all
Yeah.
right, yeah. DDB ML for Prado. As you know, we're all taking fucking Dallas Dick Boys right now, but it may change. So go sign up for the newsletter on the website, www.thesportsbettingqueen.com, which we also have our YouTube channel available. Thank you to all our newly found subscribers, and it's over 500 now, I believe. So that's pretty awesome. We started this about 3 weeks ago, and then we have so many views as well. So thank you guys. I know you guys wanted to put the face to a name type thing. So here it is. We're giving you both Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, you name it. We're on there, and also YouTube now. And it's all available on the website, or when you go to YouTube, or when obviously you listen to us on Spotify. All right. I think that was all of the games for week 3. Any shout outs for you guys before I do the shout outs for the pod big pick? I know you got a pod too.
I do. Me and Al and our friend Razor host Metal Gets Me High every Thursday evening around 9 Pacific. Come hang out with us. Just a couple of idiots talking metal with some guys from bands. It's pretty cool.
Yep. And it is follow their Instagram at MGMH Pod. They also have a YouTube channel, which I'm subscribed to. So I think if you follow us or subscribe to us, you could probably see it within the little cookies, or the algorithm is what they would say. Let's see. Bobby, any shout outs?
Just need all the prayers and the good luck wishes for me in fantasy this week. I'm rock sliding a little bit, so I need a little bit of help.
Oh,
but,
God.
it's okay.
I think you need to change your name and your quarterback, sir.
Yeah.
I do.
Exactly.
Like
I
I
think I
said,
might
get-
stream
make
Jimmy.
some phone calls. Okay.
I think I might stream Jimmy Garoppolo this week. And I'm not gonna front.
Jesus.
And all those
He's on
already
my
picked
team.
him
You
up.
ain't gonna stream shit.
Damn, cuffed.
Damn.
Cuffed.
Damn. You say I picked up Marlon Mack just in case. Just in case. I'm keeping him.
All right. And then shout out to you too, Bobby. You're getting married soon, so congratulations. I don't
Yeah,
know if I
thank you.
ever officially said that. I think
Yeah.
we did, right? But not
Yeah.
this season. It was last season. So Congratulations.
Trading all my first round draft picks for the rest of my life. So
Damn.
there it is.
I hope B was able to hear that. She probably did.
She did too.
She did. That's true. It goes both ways. All right. Next is Prado. Anything for you, sir?
No, just hopefully the NFL just sticks to the game plan and everything will go well. That's all I have to say. Everything
Sometimes
will
they
go
don't.
well.
Sometimes
Yep.
they don't. All right. And like I said, www.wagerattack.com, use code SBQ and get up to 200% bonus, which if you are Brad and I, you probably already used it. So just, letting you guys know there's some good promos there with them at Stay Classy Meats. Follow them. Some good meat with at Honeyfly Wine, www.honeyflywine.com. Otherwise, we will see you guys again next week for more takeaways. And thanks for joining us.